Let's talk a little bit about manual actions. Google manual actions, sometimes called penalties. Let's start with what are they?
Yeah, so Google manual actions are basically a warning message directly coming from Google that you've done something that violates their content guidelines or their webmaster, link guidelines. They have a variety of different guidelines that they use to encourage site owners to not manipulate the search results in any way.
Okay.
And if they find you in violation of one of those guidelines, they'll send you a manual action.
Right. Have you got any examples of why that might happen then, and any cases that you've seen?
Yeah, so in most cases, it can be related to something like a content quality issue where you might be doing something like spamming content. You
Right.
might be including white text on a white background, which is called cloaking. You might have doorway pages, which again is many different types of pages that are highly optimized but don't add a lot of value. Maybe they're very duplicate in nature.
Yeah.
But there's also link building related manual actions. So if Google identifies a pattern of unnatural links pointing to your site, you can also receive a manual action for that as well.
Okay. Can a website be penalized today for bad actions that happened in the past?
Yeah, so basically anything that can be encountered by Google's web spam team and it's active on your site can be considered for a manual action. So
Okay.
it's really important to clean up any past efforts,
Yeah.
maybe from a previous SEO company or something that could potentially get you in trouble.
Can you get out of a manual action?
Yes, so you can get out of a manual action by submitting a reconsideration request. And this is a pretty robust and lengthy process, but you have to basically ask for forgiveness, own up to what you've done, tell the Google web spam team, this is the situation, this is how we're going to rectify it. These are all the things we've done to get our site back in order.
Yeah.
And then it's up to them whether they want to approve it or not.
Okay. Is there a sort of time span in general that it takes?
It depends. If it's a reconsideration request that the web spam team thinks is very excellent and they're able to process it quickly, I've seen situations where it works within a few weeks.
Okay.
But in most cases, it's going to be more like probably 3 to 6 months waiting for them.
Or forever? Are there cases where it's not possible?
Yeah, there's some cases where the web spam team might not think that your reconsideration request is sufficient. And so in those cases, you might have to just keep trying. Or if you can't fix the manual action for whatever reason, it's still something that can sit there and negatively affect your site.
Right. Okay. Thanks for that.